graciously, keeping the home flies without you at our side. And we will turn to Congo and Nama until the day when you come back home to me.
Fiona Case. Ladies and gentlemen, can I start by beginning acknowledging tradition of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people on whose land we are gathered here today. Welcome to the unveiling ceremony of the St. George Chinese Community Memorial Monument. My name is Louis Lee. Ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone, thank you for inviting me to welcome you all here to our land. It's my privilege to welcome you all, and this is very short notice for me to do this welcome to country, but I do wish you welcome to our country. God bless you.
Thank you for your wonderful welcome to the country. Distinguished guests today, can I acknowledge Jack Sun, the chairman of SCCMC, the St. George Chinese Memorial Committee. Where is Jack Sun? Can I also acknowledge all his team which are with us today. Next, can I acknowledge Mayor Richard March. He's also one of our honorary patrons of SCCMC. Can I also acknowledge Deputy Mayor Fiona Gates. Also, can I acknowledge Councillor Yen Todd. Can I also acknowledge Councillor Sam O'Toole. Can I also acknowledge Councillor Robin Fomaster. And also, can I acknowledge Councillor Robert Paul. They are all from Barong Shine Council. Ladies and gentlemen, can I also acknowledge our another honorary patron, Mr. Graham Parrott MP, the federal member for Morton. Can I also acknowledge Paul Scar, representing the Honourable David Liverproud, the Minister for Water Resources and Agriculture, and also Minister assisting the drought preparation and relief. Can I also is also the federal member for Marinoa, also one of our honorary patrons of SCCMC. Can I acknowledge Robert Buchan, the former mayor of Barong Shine Council. Can I acknowledge Councillor Megan O'Hara Sullivan from the Toowoomba Regional Council. Where is Megan? Can I acknowledge John Prescott, the candidate for public office? Can I acknowledge Chen Zibing, the commissioner from Victoria Multicultural Commission? Where is Mr. Chen? Thank you for coming all the way from Victoria. Can I acknowledge Council Sanan and also Vice Council Wang Mian? They are from the Consulate General of the People's Republic of China in Brisbane. Can I also acknowledge Hugh Paulson, the president of Sunnybank RSL, and his team of people from the Australian of the Chinese War Memorial Committee from the Sunnybank RSL. And I also acknowledge Surendra Prasad, the chairman of the Australian of the Indian War Memorial Committee at the Sunnybank RSL. Business leaders, community leaders, friends, and all. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'll ask Mr. Chet Ling, the Heritage Advisor of SCCMC, to do the storytelling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chet Ling.
The first Amoy shepherds came in 1848, and over the next 5 years, 300 of them arrived in Darling Valley to mark 450,000. As the story goes, people having a capital fence for a Chinese to leave the grounds of the Empire. But the Opium War, 6 years earlier, had put an end to all that. The British Empire, upon which the sun never set, was hungry for cheap labor, and Amoy was full of young men desperate to look for wages overseas. Today, we have Simon Tang, a native of Fujian, to help us imagine how the Amoy shepherds might have found the Darling Dam.
Thank you, Dean. I was born in Fuzhou, not far from Amoy. I was a computer research scientist in China, but now I grow mushrooms. Just like the Amoy shepherds, I had to change my job to make a living. I'm lucky though. My fresh mushrooms are much sought after. Now, Amoy is right on the sea. It has a nice climate, and it was full of people. I'm told that the climate here can be quite hot in summer, but very cold in winter. I shudder to think how the Amoy shepherds might have coped, especially at night in rough huts with hardly anyone around. Today, as a president of Australia Queensland Fujian Association, I would like to pay my brilliant respects to the Amoy shepherds on behalf of their descendants and relatives living in China today. Thank you.
Well, it was a shock, one could imagine. But why did they come? It was the famine in Amoy, continual famine. Some of you might know that at the same time, there was that terrible potato famine in Ireland. 1 million people died, and 2 million perhaps immigrated. And some of the young Irish women ended up in Darling Downs, because we know that one of them married an older Amoy man. And that union has produced over 100 descendants today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the very important people, Jack Sun, the chairman of SCCMC, who lead the team of SCCMC to do this memorial monument. Jack and I came here in July 2017. Last year, we came here in April 2018 to do the soul turning ceremony. We formed the St. George Chinese Community Memorial in 2017, August 21st. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack Sun.
Mayor Richard Mash, our opera singer, Deputy Mayor Fiona Gasker, Councillor Senang, and Vice Councillor Wang Mian, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here today very proud indeed. My committee, the Bloom Shine, and our supporters have achieved something that will withstand the test of time in more ways than one. This memorial will honor the spirit of the sacrifice made by the Amoy shepherds. They left home to earn wages to send home, but they did not succeed. They now lie in peace, silent witness to the early history of this region. I want to thank all the donors from the bottom of my heart. Without them, this memorial would not have been possible. I now ask Peter Zinn to say a few words on behalf of all the donors. Peter is a recent family reunion migrant, and he has not lost any of his native charm. Peter Zinn, please.
今天啊， 我代表所有的为圣乔治捐款的人来感谢昆士兰州政府、圣乔治市政府为建设圣乔治华人纪念碑所做的贡献。
I would like to first, I would like to humbly come to you today and on behalf of all the donors that have donated their time, their energy and their money for this to become a reality. I want to, on behalf of all the donors and also the committee, to thank each and every one of you.
我很荣幸啊，我能移居澳大利亚生活。而且呢，我也非常享受这边的多元文化的生活。这次能为建设这个就是圣乔治纪念碑做出贡献，也是我的荣幸。我也想呢，在今后的就是生活中啊，能为中澳中昆友谊建设一个桥梁做出贡献。
So I would like to also thank I thank everyone for their support as well. So we have, the Blonde Shire Council here today to represent their support for this meaningful, very meaningful memorial. Also, I would like to also thank everyone to contribute. And as a recent migrant to Australia, I love Australia every single day more and more. And this just represents the multicultural aspect and the importance of multicultural between the two countries. And I'm very, very proud to stand here on behalf of all the donors today to see this a reality. So thank you very much.
My name is Zhu Zheng. I come from China. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please do not appropriate. The one who do the interpretation, gentlemen, I ask Jack Ling to come back to the podium again to finish off. Mr. Jack Ling, please.
Thank you. I was going to say that when the moment comes, you will see a modern Aboriginal picture on the face of the memorial and an ancient Chinese poem on the side of the memorial. You see, the Amoy shepherds never made enough money to get back to China, so they were marooned in Australia. But some of them got very lucky because they got taken into Aboriginal families. And why do we know that? Because there are many people in Aboriginal communities today who will tell you that they have Chinese blood in their veins. Well, that's the picture. To tell you about the picture, Daisy Brown, would you please come and tell us what you were thinking when you draw that picture? Thank you, Daisy.
Hello. Thank you all for having me here today. This wouldn't be me standing here if Graham and the St George Chinese Memorial Committee had not come out to visit. When I was told I won the design competition, I was so shocked. I would also like to tell you about the drawing I did. It is based on the Aboriginal people meeting and letting the Chinese into their land. And I have included the river, a bridge so they can meet together. I have put 8 people in my design because I know that the Chinese stayed at Major Mitchell's Camp 8 when they first came to this part of Australia. I just wanted to say how happy and thankful I am that so many lovely people donated and raised money so my design could be put onto this wonderful memorial. Who would have thought over 170 years ago that a Kamilaroi girl would be standing next to Bryson, a descendant of one of the original Chinese people in the area. I have learnt so much about the Amoy shepherds and the Chinese culture since doing my drawing, and I hope that you have learnt a bit about the Kamilaroi culture in St George. Thank you.
Thank you, Daisy. I think the thought that Daisy has about the picture would cause us to think a lot about the early history of Australia, and for us to reflect on our common future now that we are in fact a very multicultural nation. To tell you about the Chinese poem, we now have Rachel Zen.
床前明月光，疑是地上霜。举头望明月，低头思故乡。The moonlight shines bright beyond my bed. I wonder if there's frost on the ground outside. I raise my head to see the moon. I lay down my head and yearn for my ancestral village. The poet Li Bai was born 1,300 years ago. By the time he was 10, he had written poems. He was to become a celebrated poet throughout his lifetime. And many centuries later, his poems would captivate the minds of poets and composers in the West. This poem, 静夜思, is one of the best known poems today. It was thought that Li Bai wrote this while he is in exile, alone far from home, in a strange bed, having been waken up by a bright moonlight. This poem tugs at our heartstrings today as we remember the lives of Amoni shepherds.
Gentlemen, next is the unveiling ceremony and also speeches from our guests of honor. One of them is Richard Marsh, the councillor or the mayor of Balonne Council. Can I, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Richard Marsh. Richard will introduce another guest of honor later on. Ladies and gentlemen, Councillor Richard Marsh.
Thank you, Lewis. Mr. Graham Perrott, Federal Member for Moreton, Mr. Jack Sun, Chairman, St George Chinese Community Memorial Committee, Mr. Lewis Lee, OAM, Consul Shen Ang and Vice Consul Wang Min, Shen Sabin, Commissioner of the Victorian Multicultural Commission, councillors, distinguished guests and all. Good afternoon and welcome to the Balonne Shire and to this special event. A special welcome to our Chinese contingent, because some of you have been here before, some of you haven't, so very special welcome. And this event is to the unveiling of the memorial to the Amoy shepherds and to all the Chinese sojourners who frequented this part of Queensland from the mid-1800s onwards. Daisy, thank you especially for your welcome to country. And I too extend my acknowledgement to your people, traditional custodians of this great land in which we live, and pay our respects to their cultures, ancestors and elders, past, present and future. Before I proceed, I have an apology from our missing patron, Mr. David Littleproud MP, Federal Member for Marinara and Minister for Agriculture and Water Resources. David was in St George yesterday, very briefly, but he just could not fit today's event into his busy schedule. He did ask that I tender his apology, express his appreciation for the effort put in by the hard-working committee, and give his congratulations on achieving this significant milestone in recognising the sojourners of the past and the contributions that they made to our communities. With regard to our past, there's not always been accepting of different races and cultures. I think many of us would recall in our history lessons some of the trials and tribulations that many of our new arrivals suffered. This included the Amoy shepherds and those who followed them. However, we as a country have moved on in many ways, and while still not perfect, our relationships and cultural acceptance have developed, and Australia has become a more accepting multicultural nation. We are proud of our multicultural community, and this permanent memorial will remind us of a significant part of our history and the Chinese migrants who made the long journey to our shores. This memorial also encapsulates the relationship between our land's traditional owners and the Chinese sojourners of the past. Daisy's art demonstrates this relationship and the acceptance of the sojourners by the traditional owners, different cultures coming together and, as we understand, in relative harmony. This history forms part of the threads integral to the patchwork of our communities, and that's what makes them what they are today. This memorial will ensure that these sojourners are not forgotten. It not only recognise their pioneering spirit and the sacrifices they made, but also reminds us of their contribution to the settlement of this region and of their influence in our communities. They lie here now as part of our community, and today we honour them. This memorial will be an ongoing reminder of our past and hopefully encourage us as we continue to develop our future. I don't think now is quite the appropriate time, but later this evening I will thank those who have been involved, and there are a significant number of people, and we'll really do appreciate everyone that's put in the effort. So thank you everyone involved for your input, your effort and your support, and may we continue to recognise our past and its contribution to our present and future. Thank you, and now I invite Consul Shen Ang to say a few words.
尊敬的 Graham Parrott 南 P， 尊敬的 Mayor Richard Marsh， 尊敬的圣乔治华人纪念委员会主席孙健，还有各位委员会的委员，女士们、先生们、朋友们，大家下午好。很高兴能代表中国驻布里斯班总领馆参加今天的圣乔治华人纪念碑的揭幕式。特别感谢 Graham 议员的倡议，感谢圣乔治华人纪念碑委员会的不懈努力，也感谢 Mayor Richard Marsh。还有圣乔治百姓的支持，感谢李孟波、马连哲、郑坤、Chaplin 等等朋友的大力推动，以及昆界的慷慨支持，使我们今天呢能够再次见证圣乔治华人纪念碑的揭幕。170年前呢，300名中国人来到了昆士兰，为了实现他们更好生活的梦想，他们不畏艰难，披荆斩棘，筚路蓝缕，努力拼搏。170年后的今天，华人华侨已经遍布澳洲社会生活的各个方面。他们有的是律师，有的是医生，有的是厨师，有的经商，有的从政，有的从军。与先辈一样，他们为实现美好未来的梦想而努力奋斗，也成为了澳洲经济社会和多元文化不可或缺的一部分。纪念碑的不仅铭记了300名中国人一往无前的勇气和坚韧不拔的精神，更是致敬所有在澳华人为澳洲经济社会和多元文化发展所做出的贡献。作为表达我们的支持，中国驻布里斯班总领馆派我和同事专程出席今天的活动，并决定向委员会一次性捐助2500澳元。仅愿此碑能让所有人不忘先辈的辛酸、奋斗和欢笑，更加懂得理解、包容和接纳，也更好地应对未来的机遇和挑战。女士们、先生们、朋友们，与170年前不同，今天的中国和澳大利亚交往合作取得长足发展，给两国人民带来实实在在的利益。中国已经连续多年成为澳大利亚最大的贸易伙伴、最大的出口市场和最大的进口来源国。双方每年来往的人员已经超过200万人次，有约20万的中国学生在澳大利亚留学。作为中澳关系的一部分，中昆的关系继续保持健康稳定发展。双方在科贸、经济、教育、旅游、人文等各领域务实合作成效显著。2018年来昆士兰旅游的中国游客超过50万，他们在这儿的消费超过14亿澳元。中澳中昆关系的发展离不开包括华人华侨在内的澳洲社会各界的关心和支持。借此机会，我也向各位表示衷心感谢。 今年是中国成立70周年，在刚刚闭幕的两会上呢，中国政府又郑重宣布将继续推动全方位、高品质的对外开放。中国的投资环境会越来越好，各国企业在华发展机遇也会越来越多。希望大家抓住机遇，进一步推动中澳中昆的友好往来和深化务实合作，我们共同开创两国人民的美好未来。谢谢大家。
All SCCMC committee members, ladies and gentlemen, all friends, good afternoon. I am very pleased to represent the Chinese Consulate General in Brisbane to participate in St. George Chinese Community Memorial Committee unveiling ceremony today. Thanks to Mr. Graham Parrott for his initiative, for the unreserving dedication of the SCCMC committee, for the support from Mayor Richard Marsh, all residents of St. George, and of course from all the donors. To witness the unveiling ceremony today. Some 170 years ago, 300 Chinese came to Queensland and in order to follow the dream of a better life. They did not fear hardship, thorns, shackles and hard work. Today, some 170 years later, Chinese have spread all over the Australian society. They strive to achieve the dream of a better future and become an integral part of Australia's society. The Chinese Consulate General in Brisbane will donate $2,500 to this project. I hope this monument will enable everyone to remember the bitterness, struggle, and laughter of their ancestors and understand the value of understanding, tolerance, and acceptance to prepare us for future opportunities and challenges. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not like 170 years ago, today, China and Australia have made great progress in exchanges and cooperation by bringing tangible benefits to the two countries. China has been Australia's largest trading partner, largest export market, and the largest source of imports for many, many years. Each year, more than 2 million people have traveled between the two sides and have about 200,000 Chinese students studying in Australia. The two sides have achieved remarkable results in pragmatic cooperation in the fields of trade, economy, science and technology, education, tourism, and humanities. I would like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt thanks to all of you. 2019 is the 70th anniversary of the founding of New China. I hope that everyone will seize the opportunity to further promote the friendly exchanges between China and Australia, deepen our pragmatic cooperation, and jointly create a better future for the two nations. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky. Vicky is the fundraising chair of SCCMC. Can I ask the guest of honor, Mayor Richard Marsh, to come forward to the podium? Can I ask Councillor Sanan come forward? Richard Marsh, if you can stand here to unveil this. If you can just put your hand to that top. Photographer, please take a photo. Can I ask Graham Parrott to join? Can I ask Paul Scout, representing the Honourable David Liverproud, the Minister for Resources, Minister for Agriculture and Water Resources. Can I ask Jack Sun, the Chairman of the SCCMC? Can I ask Robert Barkin, the former Mayor? Richard, if you can stand over this side, yeah? I think if you can. We did that in a very quiet manner. If you can stand here, can I ask Hugh Paulson, the President of the Sunnybank RSL? Can I ask Surendra Prasad, the Chairman of the Indian War Memorial Committee? If you can stand on this side. Mr. Hugh Paulson, the President of the Sunnybank RSL. Can I ask Chen Yinbing, the Commissioner for Victorian Horticultural Commission? Can I ask Deputy Mayor Fiona Gaze? Daisy Brown, the designer? If you can stand on that side. Daisy Brown, if you can stand on that side. If I cover everybody? Have I covered everybody? Yeah. Hi? Daisy friends, come. Come over. If you can bring over.
Lewis. All right. Yeah.
Okay. I will join you.
Lewis.
Councillor Megan, come over. Councillor O'Hara Sullivan from Toowoomba Regional Council. Thank you, Johnson Cheng. Anyone? Can you stand on that side? Can I also ask all the councillors from Boronshine Council that I acknowledged earlier, all the guests, distinguished guests that I acknowledged earlier. Peter Zuzhen, come over this side.
Come on, Ian, we're waiting for you. Yeah?
I'll give you 60 seconds to do this. In a quiet manner, please.
Yeah, all right.
You do. Ian Thorpe, there's Councillor Ian Thorpe, there's Robin. There is Robert Paul, Councillor Robert Paul. I think we need someone over this side. Okay, I will stand on this side. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the unveiling of the St. George Chinese Community Memorial Monument, which is on the 30th of March 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. This is the eye docking ceremony. Please keep silent. We haven't finished our proceeding. Please take a seat. Gentlemen, please take a seat. Mr. Jackson, Mr. Chen, please take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, can I invite Melody Chen, the executive of the SCCMC, to conduct the docking of the dragon. Can I also invite Councillor Robin Furmeister from the Boronshine Council. There is certain procedure we have to follow. If you can bear with me, you need to follow Melody Chen how to do the docking of the dragon. The dragon in 2017, Councillor Robin Mixmaster borrowed a dragon from Melody Chen. She rang me in 2017. Give me 5 minutes to find a dragon, and I did that. I found Melody. Melody loaned a dragon at that time, and in about a week time, Melody said, why don't we design a new dragon for Robin Mixmaster for the festival. So this is the dragon specially designed by Melody Chen, will be presented to Councillor Robin Mixmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the docking of the dragon, docking of the eye ceremony. If you can follow Melody Chen in a quiet manner, please. While they are doing the docking of the dragon eye, I offer a vote of thanks to each and every one for your attendance and support. First, can I thank Richard Huang, the treasurer of SCCMC, for doing the gong just now. And can I thank Auntie Brown to do the welcome to country? Wonderful. Next, can I also thank all our storytelling, including Jackson, Jacqueline, Rachel Jane, Peter Zuzhen, Simon Payne, John Prescott. And I also thank Deputy Mayor Fiona Gaze for singing the Danny Boy. Beautiful. I also want to thank our guest of honor, Mayor Richard March, for your speeches. and also Council Shen for your speeches and unveiling, including all our distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, once the docking of the ceremony is completed, I think we miss out one thing. I will be asking Peter Brown to do sing of the Australian. So just bear with me a while. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm jumping a little bit. So last but not least, thank you everyone for your attendance and support. Thank you. You do not have to applaud. The docking of the dragon, there are certain rituals that Melody have to do. Shaking the dragon head, they are doing the docking of the dragon tail. Now they are coming back. Of the dragon, I conclude this unveiling ceremony.